Hello there one and all, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Right, so in the last episode we made it all the way up to the top of the tree at long last. Took me a while to get up here actually. So we're going to get ourselves this extra life here. And make our merry way out of here, because we don't really need to be up here anymore. We cleared up everything on the top of the tree. I don't know if there's anything that appears up there in other seasons, but we're really high up here, aren't we? Oh god, how are we going to get down there though? There's some water down there and I kind of want to try and land in it. Because I don't really want to make my way all the way down there and end up falling down the tree trying to descend it. I mean, it was bad enough ascending it, so... right, okay, let's have a look and see what's on the other side of this platform. So I can get a good view of where the water is so I can land in it. Because I don't want to land on the ground, otherwise that's just going to be an instant game over. But is Kazooie going to have enough flip-flap to get into the water? Well, you know what, screw it. I'm a stunt man, I'm a stunt bear or whatever, and I'm going to do this, so I don't really care. YOLO! Oh, right, okay, I didn't make it. Right, cool. So is there anything else that we can do in this season? Well, there's a Mumbo token. I'll pick that up. Because there are some Mumbo tokens as well that only appear in certain seasons. So, for instance, this Mumbo token might not appear in another season. It won't appear in fall or anything like that, or summer. So I guess our next destination to go to would be summer. No, yeah, summer. Yeah, that's right. Because I think we've cleared up everything for spring. You can only get 2 Jiggies in here, if I recall. Most of them are actually in summer, I think. I know you get some in fall and winter. Actually, I think you only get 2 in winter as well, so I think most of them are in fall and summer, the Jiggies that you get in this world. So, that's basically the main event, I guess. So we're going to head over to summer. No, we're not heading over to Summers in Earthbound, we're heading over to summer in summer season. Okay, so I'm probably going to be recording my new LP today, because I've just... Well, last night I finished up recording the final episode of Mega Man 4, so that's all done and recorded. All I gotta do is record this, and then we're gonna get all uploaded, and then I have to decide what LP to do next, and then I'm gonna record it and upload it tomorrow. Irie, hungry now, need 5 worms. Yeah, you have to find 5 worms in this season, and they're kinda hard to find, actually. But there's more than 1, so, well, obviously there's more than 1, but I think there's more than 5 in each season. So, because I think for every season that you go into, because you have to collect these worms in both summer and fall. I'm not sure about winter though. Probably not winter. Because I don't think worms would be around in winter time, you know. Because everything's hibernating. And if you come down here, I don't know if we can do this now. Well, actually, yeah, we can, because it will build up to the fall season when the water starts to rise up again. So what you meant to do here, you meant to break open the boulder for him, and he'll go up into his house. But as you can see, this slope here is very slippery, very steep, and there's no way you're going to get up it unless you have water running through here. So in the fall season there will be water again, so then you can swim up the hole. But if you go back to spring, I believe the boulder will still be there. So, you know, if the world actually follows along the seasons, so if you do something in the summer season, it won't follow on to the previous season, it will follow on to the next season. Because that's how time works, you know, time doesn't retrace itself, it goes forward. So if you do something in the previous season, it goes on to the next. And here's the fall switch, so we've opened up fall now. Even though we won't be heading over there just yet, because there is still some stuff we need to do in summer. But I just wanted to open that switch because it's a very easy switch to find. I don't even know where the winter switch is in fall, to be honest with you. I can't remember where that switch is. I think it's... I want to go ahead and say it's on this wooden platform here, but I'm not sure. It might even be up on the tree somewhere, I can't remember. So I guess... Well, the main objective for this season is to get all the worms and to collect, well, there is a Jiggy I know that I can get. actually, and it's kind of nearby. You have to use the leaves. The fully grown leaves, as you can see in this season, that the leaves are fully grown, whereas in the previous season they were just starting to blossom. Well, in this season they're fully bloomed, so we can climb on them. Okay, let me just try and get on this here without dying. Oh, screw it then. Can I get that without being hit? Well, you know, I'm not even going to risk that. Screw it. I don't even need Mumbo tokens, so there's no point in wasting my precious honeycombs over something, you know, completely useless. So I'll basically be getting any Mumbo tokens that I can get. If I can't get them, I'm just going to pass them up and leave them, because there's no point, really. Oh, no, don't go... oh, shoot. Wow, how did I make that? I don't know. I lost momentum for a second there. I was going all over the place. Alright, it's right there. I can't fall, is all. Yeah, here we go. So there's another Jiggy for you. And that's 3. So now, I don't know what we're going to do. You know what, we could pay a visit to Mumbo and see what he wants to say. I'm pretty sure he's not there though. I think he says that he's on vacation because it's the summertime, and you know, during the summer it's the time to go on vacation to some tropical island or something. Which is probably where he spends most of his days, because that's where I spend most of my days. You know, that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song that everyone's making memes about these days? Crap. Let me get out of here. Ugh. That stuff is nasty. Don't want to go into that stuff. Well, there is a worm outside his hut, so I guess it was kind of beneficial that we went there. Oh no, he's not on a holiday. Too hot for magic. Mumbo wants suntan. Well, which season is it he goes on holiday then? It's not the winter season, I swear. It must be the fall season, but I remember in the fall season he was cleaning up his house from all the leaves, so it must be the winter season that he's on holiday, because I thought in the winter season he got a cold or something. But I honestly do remember that he went on holiday somewhere, because I remember him leaving a note somewhere in his hut saying that he was on vacation. Okay, right, so let me just turn the camera. Either that, or he says that he's on holiday vacation, but he's in the hut, and he actually says that he's on holiday vacation and he's not available for giving magic powers or something, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether he's on vacation or not. Huh. So we got 2 Jinjos now, and there's a gold feather here, and a worm and a Mumbo token, which I saw in the corner. Yeah, see, some of them are easy to get in this world, it's just that some of them are hard because they're in the snap traps. And if you go into the snap traps, you're going to get snapped on. Which season is it that you have to lay eggs into this? Yeah, can't be this. It must be spring then, I'm not sure. Well, if it's the spring season, dude, then I'm going to have to go back to spring. Because that is, I'm pretty sure that's something else that I can do in that world, I'm not sure. Well, I could give it a try. It's just that some of this world is a complete blank because of how huge it is. Like, this is Banjo Kazooie style kind of world we got here. You know, it's really big, and it kind of reminds me of the same sort of thing, that Banjo Kazooie has huge, expansive worlds like this. I mean, not in the same kind of style, but you know, you don't have to go to different seasons or go to different I don't know, time zones. Like, you have to go to the future and then go back to the past. That would be a cool concept for a world, actually. Like, you could start off in the past, and then you have to find a switch that opens up to the future, and then you can go to the future and do all kinds of mini-games and stuff, like ride hover cars and jetboards, stuff like that, to get jiggies. That would be a cool concept for a world in Banjo Kazooie. I wonder if Banjo 3 was going to be like that. I don't know. That question remains unanswered because Rareware cancelled it before it was released, and then obviously re-released it on Xbox 360, the shameful game in the series that everyone disliked. Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Man, I was so excited when that game came out. I was like, damn, I really want that game, because I was really into Banjo back then, and I still am. And it came out in 2008, Christmas time. I think November 2008. It came out in Europe, and I just remember being so anticipated for it. And I asked for it, and I got it for Christmas, and it wasn't what I had expected. No, it was really bad. And if any of you have played Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, then you probably understand where I'm coming from. But everyone says that, you know, Rareware made a bad choice in going to Xbox. Well, they have made some good games on Xbox, but the majority of them are not good, because they don't live up to the originals, such as Conker's Bad Fur Day. You know, Conker Live and Reloaded doesn't really live up to the original because of all the censorship. And everyone kicked up shit about it when it came out, that it was all censored and everything, because the original concept of Conker Live and Reloaded was to be Conker Live and Uncut, which was supposed to be released in 2004, I believe. So then it took them an extra year of development to bring out the final product, which was Conker Live and Reloaded, which turned out to be complete total ass. Well, it wasn't complete total ass, because I did like the multiplayer in it, and they did uncensor the multiplayer, but that's really weird. Why uncensor the multiplayer when you can't uncensor the story mode? That's really stupid. Like, they say the F word and everything in the multiplayer. On Live and Reloaded, you can uncensor it, so they say the F word. And all sorts of stuff, you know, it's completely uncensored. So whether... I don't know, it's really weird. Well, you can see that where they got the idea from, you know, that they were going to actually make it uncensored. The original version. What am I doing? I'm running around in circles in this tree, not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just thinking about my commentary and all sorts of stuff. So, you know what? We're going to leave the summer world, and we're going to go back to the spring world to do what I previously stated, that we should be able to shoot an egg into that hole to bring out a flower. Yes, a gigantic flower. And yeah, they've also, well, Rareware also brought out Perfect Dark, a new, like a remake, not a remake, no, a sequel actually to the original Perfect Dark on N64, called Perfect Dark Zero. I still have that game in my collection of Xbox games, and I have to say I've never played the original Perfect Dark, but from what I've heard of what people have said, Perfect Dark got like really high ratings on the N64. It's probably one of the most popular N64 games, and probably one of the most recognized N64 games because of the ratings it got. And like, I've never played it, so I can't really say my own opinion on it. I can't say, you know, it's better than the Xbox 360 version, because the Xbox 360 version is the only Perfect Dark game I've ever played. And when I bought the game in 2005, when it came out, I didn't know that there was a Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64. I never knew it existed. Until, obviously, I started researching stuff and found out that there was a Perfect Dark on N64. And that kind of intrigued me to try and buy it, and ever since then I've been wanting to get my own copy of it. Yeah, I am doing it. Okay, so yeah, you have to shoot the eggs into it and it'll bring out a flower. And this flower will gradually grow throughout the seasons, and I think in the fall season it fully grows into a proper flower. But you need Gobby's water to water it, and then it fully grows, and then you can climb up to the top of it and grab the Jiggy. So yeah, I do remember that. So that's good. Saves me having to go back there and do that again. So yeah, we are definitely done for spring now. There's nothing else that I need to do here. As far as I'm aware, if there are any notes that I'm missing, well, that's just tough doo-doo. So, back to summer. Back to summer. That sounds like it could be a song. Back to summer. We're going back to summer to relive our happy memories. No, that's a shit song, dude. Making up random lyrics, trying to make out as if they rhyme when they really don't. Well, not every song needs to rhyme. Like every rhyme, you know, like every poem doesn't need to rhyme. It's just like, 'cause whenever someone thinks about a poem, everyone thinks it needs to rhyme, but it doesn't. As long as it makes sense, you know, that's all it needs to do. That's basically the key integrity about any rhyme or any poem, is to make sense, and that's basically the key thing to any kind of literature like that. It needs to make sense, obviously, unless you're being stupid and being derpy on the internet, talking to your friends like I do. You talk in a very weird way, like saying random stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, I don't know what the flower looks like in summer. I imagine it looks the same as what it does in spring. Let me have a look and see. Yeah, it does. It hasn't grown an inch. So yeah, you can grab more than 5 caterpillars, because worms, caterpillars, whatever. Because we've got 6 now, but he wants 5. So I don't know how many caterpillars, worms he wants in total, but like, because you have to give him worms in the fall season as well, so like, I don't know how many worms you need to give him in total altogether, but I think each season he wants more worms, and then once you give him all the worms on the final season, which is winter, he will grant you with a Jiggy. Okay, right, so we've got 20... Oh, we're doing pretty bad on the note scene here, guys. I do remember there being a Ginger in here, but there's also a Jiggy we can get in here too, so... okay, so I remember there being a purple one. Maybe it's not in this season, I don't know. Well, it looks very empty in here, actually. Very empty indeed. Maybe, yeah, it must be fall season, then you come in here. Bzzz, the honey bear, he's after Grunty's golden honey piece. Sting him, zubbers. Bring it on. Alright. Yeah, this is easy. You just have to keep dodging and jumping and pecking and dodging and jumping and pecking. It's the same routine over and over again. And I believe the original Perfect Dark game they brought to Xbox Live Arcade so you could play it online. You know what I wish they did that with? The original Conker. Because that would be so cool. I'd be on that 24/7 if that was the case. Like if they brought Conker's Bad Fur Day, the N64 version, on Xbox Live Arcade, I'd be on that crap. It's faster than you can say Conker. Yeah, I'd be on it faster than you can say Conker. Alright, so that's that done. Is there anything else we can do? I don't know. Let's try climbing up the tree, or go further up. I'm pretty sure there's a Jiggy inside that house now, that decrepit house that was still in construction in the spring season. Let me get my camera around. There we go. Oof. Wow, I thought for sure I wasn't going to make that then. Yeah, because we had a problem with this in the last episode. Boy, I tell you. Trying to get around that crap was a nightmare. Nonetheless, we succeeded this time. Is there a Jiggy in there? It's still kind of decrepit. The floorboards are missing. I don't know. Let me have a look. Yeah, the Jiggy is in there, but there's no way you're going to get to it. Well, actually, maybe there is. I really don't want to fall here, though. It's better if you get it in the fall season, because then the wood is actually all fully there. So you're not, like, so nervous on trying to... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do this, because the keyboard controls are just so damn awkward. It's really not worth the hassle. I'm going to wait till fall before I get that one. Well, I know we haven't done much in this episode, but I think I'm going to have to end off here. So in the next episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie, we shall continue on with World 9 and get some more Jiggies and some more stuff done. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.